The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 163 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Wine Edition Fontaine playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Wine Edition Fontaine playing cards here. Here, in the standard glossy finish tuck box here, is that like purplish wine color here, and it says Wine Edition Fontaine playing cards here with the Fontaine F here at the bottom. And you got that little white border acting like a little card here for the front of the tuck box here. On the side here it says distributed by Fontaine Cards, Los Angeles, California, made in the USA. And it says the exact same thing on the other side there. On the bottom here you got a 1 out of 5,000 here. And it's first edition wine, the FontaineCards.com, designed by Zach Mueller there. On the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design here. On the top, it says Fontaine. On the inner tuck flap here, you just have the spade there with the Fontaine there in the middle. On the inner tuck flaps here, it's just that purple, the wine purple colorway there. If we take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box here, it's just plain white. Nothing too crazy going on inside there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a mirrored back design here with the standard white border going around. And it's a pretty simplistic back design here. You just got that purple wine color for the background there. Then you got the two Fontaine F's here mirrored on the back here. And then if you flip the design around, it's the same in both directions there. Now for the cards you get with the deck, here we get two identical jokers here, which both have the F's there in the corners there. Both got the F's there in the corners. And then you got the Fontaine there in that like rectangle, in the purple rectangle there. Two identical jokers. And then we got a little Fontaine kind of like ad card here. It says first edition wine, 1 of 5,000. You got that same Fontaine there in the purple brick, or rectangle there. And it says playing cards there. And it says the Fontaine's website and designed by Zach Mueller there. And then for the fourth card, which I actually did not know that was in this deck here, we have a little like kind of like a Rip and Dip card. So Rip and Dip made their Fontaine and Rip and Dip came out with a deck around the same time that the wine decks released. I'm not sure if it was the same time or if it was like the exact same like day. I mean that they were released, but anyway, they released Rip and Dip Fontaines somewhere close to this. So we have a little like Easter egg, I guess, because these might have been released before these. We have a little bit of like a little Easter egg here of the Rip and Dip, like little cat there, holding some playing cards there. And then on the back, you got the same back design, but then you got the cat there in the corners here. After that little kind of little rant there, well not rant, but a little thing there. Here we have the custom ace of spades here. Got the big spade there in the middle with that rectangle kind of like bar there with the Fontaine logo there in that purple colorway. And then the rest of the spades here are just their standard spades. And the court cards here, the same thing. They're just the standard court cards here, standard faces, standard design. And then the diamonds here are just standard diamonds. And same thing with the court cards here, standard court cards once again. And the clubs here, same thing, standard court cards. And standard clubs. And for the hearts, so you got the standard court cards. And then you got the standard hearts. Now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, the cards are nice and easy to like bend for the springs. It's like a more, it's kind of like a slightly thinner stock because they bend nice and easy there. No stiffness to them, and they're nice and smooth for the springs. So the springs are nice and consistent there. Now, which is with the springs. Now, time for the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips and numbers here. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards, so the cards are nice and consistent every time, and they're nice and smooth feeling. No issues with the fans. Now time for the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is relatively smooth there. Not like super, like flawlessly smooth, but like still pretty smooth there. And they interlocked and weaved pretty nice there. Now time for the giant fan of the back design. Now time for that reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh is a little bit more smoother there. It's still pretty similar, but the reverse Pharaoh is a little bit more smoother there. And it interlocked and weaved flawlessly there. Now time for a giant fan of the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles. Well, there's no issues with the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles here. They're nice and smooth, and they'll get even more smoother over time once they're even more broken in. But as of right now, they're nice and smooth, and the cards feel fantastic and nice and smooth as well. So no issues with the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffles here. Now time for the packet cuts. Well, there's no issues with the packet cuts here. They're nice and smooth, nice and easy to packet cut, and they don't feel like they're going to really slide out of your hands too much. Maybe ever so slightly, but like not really. Now time for the one-handed cut or Australia cut. Now time for the dribble. Well, there's no I've found no issues with the dribbles here. They're nice and smooth and pretty consistent. More of like those softer dribbles. Like this type of dribble with this deck. More of a softer dribble here. Because they're not like a thicker kind of card here. But they're still nice and smooth and consistent. Now time for the spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, another nice Fontaine deck here. No issues with it whatsoever. As you can see here, you got the standard faces, so anyone can use these here. And then you got, for the back design here, you got that classic and iconic Fontaine back design here, with the solid color, with the two Fontaine Fs there mirroring each other. So the overall design is great here. No issues with the design. And the handling is fantastic here. There's no issues with the handling. They're nice and smooth. No matter what kind of moves you're doing here. Anything you do, they're nice and smooth. And I don't know if it's me, just me, or if it's the cards, because they're brand new. But the cards kind of have like this nice feel to it, some kind of like feel to the cards. And they just feel like different and like nice when you're doing like cardistry moves and stuff. You're moving the cards around, they just have some kind of feel to it. But like I said, fantastic design here and fantastic handling. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 163 of your daily deck review. This has been the Wine Edition Fontaine playing cards from Fontaine and Zach Mueller. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.